I mean, they've never ever married out any female, any girl from that kindred before. Their fathers, their great grandfather, whoever, they have never. So when it got to the point where I had to tell my parents that I was marrying a Yoruba guy, it wasn't solely their decisions. So guys, today I'll be sharing with you my parents' reaction when I told them I'll be marrying a Yoruba man. So by now, you all should know that I'm a Yoruba wife. Yes, I'm from IMO State, that proud Igbo girl that ended up marrying an OSUN State man, a Yoruba angel. Yes, this girl crossed rivers in the name of love to follow a man to OSUN State. So sit back, guys, and I'm going to share all this with you. Okay, so hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're just tuning in, my name is Ada Adetunji. On here I share lifestyles, I talk about military, and I also talk about family, friends, virtually everything. So you're going to love it on here. If you're yet to subscribe, please do so already. And to my returning viewers, thank you so much guys for your support. You all know how much I love you already. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me give you a brief background so that you know where I'm coming from. I'm the first daughter of my parents. Yes, that's where the name came from, Ada. So in the Igbo land, when you're the first daughter, they call you Ada. But the point is, I'm the first girl in 4 generations, as in a whole 4 generations. I mean, they've never ever married out any female, any girl from that kindred before. Their fathers, their great grandfather, whoever, they have never. So when it got to the point where I had to tell my parents that I was marrying a Yoruba guy, it wasn't solely their decisions to make. A lot of expectations from kindred guys, from old guys, from the elders, of the community to choose from. So you understand how uncomfortable, you understand the kind of pressure I put them through just choosing to marry a Yoruba guy. Guys, you can call me a rebel. You can call me a terrorist, whatever you choose to call me. At that point, that was what I was telling my parents. I've chosen to marry a Yoruba guy. So when I told my parents I wanted to marry this guy, my Zaji, the Yoruba guy, my mom didn't have any problem. My mom at a point she still is a prayer warrior. So her own was she wanted to be sure he was my husband. The normal way parents go out to pray and do all of those things. At the point when my husband was coming, I actually had a lot of RNGs ongoing. My neighbors actually had 1 or 2 persons that wanted me to marry from the church, from the village. A lot of people were coming in to marry me when my husband was coming at a time. So her own was to actually make sure that I wasn't making any mistake, that he was the right person God wanted me to marry. So she went all about the normal prayer parts and all those kind of things. But my dad actually had a thing. Yoruba, are you sure? You understand? So my dad had an issue, basically not because he was Yoruba, but because I was young, and my husband then too was very young. So my dad was particular about his age. I think he was 25. My elder brother's age mates, and I was young too. He wanted to know it wasn't useful exuberances and all of those things. So he wasn't really particular about the Yoruba thingy. He was actually trying to be sure that we weren't making mistakes, you understand? And I think he spoke to his brothers. They weren't going to object because my dad is a very calm person. But for the fact that my dad even wasn't excited about the news, and the fact that my dad loves me to a fault and he didn't want to wrong me, so he was just in the middle of all these things. It was just my dad's love for me that made him, it was very smooth actually for my husband, so no hurdles at all. Another thing is that my mom was born and bred in the Yoruba land, in Ibadan actually, so she didn't have a problem with their culture and everything, and we started eating their food in my house. In fact, we've been eating amala, ewedu, begiri, and all these things in my house, so he didn't have a problem, and that also enabled me. The transitioning was actually very, very good. I didn't have to struggle a lot with their food, with some of their culture, and it was a smooth transition for me, I would say. But my uncles, some village guys, some elders, some neighbors, particularly people that know me and know the kind of girl I was growing up, had 1 or 2 things to say. But my parents, when they found out that yes, I actually wanted this guy, Theirs was actually to make sure that I wasn't going to make a mistake. We were actually sure of what we're doing. Intertribal marriages ain't bad at all, really. So if there's someone here today who wants to enter one, go in, enjoy yourself. It's actually between you and who you're marrying. So there's need for you to do your bit, be intentional about it. But it's also good you know their language. Yeah. So if there's someone who wants to go in hard. And for everyone asking if I would want my daughter to marry a Yoruba guy, come on, is she not Yoruba? Okay, so guys, this is what I have for you today. I'm literally in front of Kingfisher. We are doing girls hangout. This Easter is Okpa. So it's been a lot of outings for me and my girls. So see you soon. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, guys, you can't be my friend and you're treating me this way. And you cannot be a friend to my friend, or a friend that knows that let me not miss you. Guys, just subscribe to this channel already and like this video too. Okay, so till the next episode drops, stay safe, and you know I love you already. Bye.